Welcome to your August 2024 market update. I've got some fascinating trends and insights that you're not going to want to miss. So why don't we get started? First off, the buyers are back in action. We saw a 15.2% increase in buyer activity over the previous month and an impressive 16.3% increase compared to last year. That translated into a whopping 56,310 showings set. That means that's about 5.7 showings per listing. This surge in activity is a promising sign as we head into fourth quarter, potentially pointing to a stronger end to the year than 2023. Now, reflecting on the recent Labor Day weekend, we usually see a significant dip in buyer activity. Typically, showings drop by around 40% and pending transactions by 25%. But this year, we actually only saw a slight dip. Showings were down just over 10% and pending transactions decreased by a mere 2.5%. It's looking like buyers are still engaged and ready to make moves. Stronger buyer activity was a theme this Labor Day. It had buyers finding a less competitive market and being motivated to write contracts. This is unusual and led to a lower shows to pending ratio, making it a great time for buyers to get out there and find a house. Increased inventory and seller flexibility are giving buyers more negotiating power than they've had in a very long time. With more homes available than at any point in the last decade, sellers are more willing to negotiate, make repairs, offer concessions, and accept contingent offers. If you've been sidelined by market conditions, now is an excellent opportunity to get out there and make your move. Our average daily listing count remained relatively flat week over week, but there was a significant increase compared to just a year ago. This could suggest a leveling off or even an early peak in active listing activity this year. New listing trends showed a dip compared to last weekend, but are notably higher than the same time last year. The number of pending transactions remains stable, and the predictive month's supply of inventory has risen slightly. And this reflects higher inventory levels, which is super exciting for buyers. Still a good market for sellers. The odds of selling for properties listed last week increased slightly, but remains below the historical average for a typical September. This trend indicates a market still in transition after a decade of fluctuations. Price reductions are on the rise. Over the half of the units going under contract saw price reductions, with the average size of these reductions staying pretty stable. As we wrap up, it's clear that August 2024 brought a surge in buyer activity and a more balanced market. With increased inventory and more negotiating power for buyers, now is an excellent time to make your next move. Keep this optimistic outlook as we head into the final quarter of 2024. Thanks, as always, for tuning in. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. If you or anybody you know has any questions about this data, feel free to reach out. See you next time.